Welcome to Drift Wind Shine, guys. Woo, you can't even see me from the steam off my hamburger meat. Look, we've got our hamburger meat. We're making homemade beef stroganoff. And I don't, when I'm making it, I don't really like crush my meat up. I don't use that crusher thing. And we're also going to use, into our hamburger meat, we're going to put about a half a teaspoon of garlic. You can use more garlic. Matter of fact, that is a little more garlic. And I just buy the kind that's already done up, guys. Just easier that way. And then we're going to salt and pepper it.
What is that? How is it, man?
Ah! Huh?
She just stuck her fingers in the dirty in the food. And he's over there eating.
Okay, now we'll stir that up and then it's ready to drain. Because we've got it all brown. And the garlic will get a chance to cook in it after we put it back in there, guys. But it can sit with it for right now. Okay, I'm going to drain it. Let it sit over there and drain. Now in the same pan, we're going to take approximately 3 tablespoons of butter. Guys, I don't measure, but approximately 3 tablespoons of butter. Put just a touch more. But you use 3 tablespoons of butter, but I've never really measured. Kind of melt that up. I'll turn my heat down a little bit. Guys, I'm going to tell you. Y'all know this, we bought us a new stove back. I bought Sonny a new stove back around Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving actually, when ours tore up. Or hers tore up. And I still, these eyes, they don't have any marks on them, guys. So we just guess. I try to remember in my brain which is on, which is off. And anyhow, so it's a little trying, but it's okay. So I've got my butter.
Oh, geez.
Now we're going to put in this butter, 3 tablespoons, and I use self-rising flour. I don't know that it really matters. But 3 tablespoons of flour. Y'all know I like Martha White. That's my go-to flour. Now we're not going to brown this flour and make like a roux. You know, when you make, well, we're making a roux, but not a browned roux, I guess is the best way to put it. Because we're not going to, she's mad because her Gaga feeding little man more than feeding her.
Because she's decided halfway through she doesn't eat green beans.
She's decided halfway through she doesn't eat green beans, Sonny said. Okay, we're just going to stir it around. Let's do salt and pepper it a little bit, or salt it. I ain't going to pepper it, but we're going to salt. To me, roux is just better if it has a little salt in it. I'm going to put just a little bit more butter because apparently I didn't have quite enough. Because it's not looking exactly like it should be looking. But this is margarine I'm using too, not real butter. But that's okay too.
You see, look, Bo, you see all that stuff right there? He pulled all that out.
We just don't want to brown it. We just want to, you know, cook it where it doesn't taste like fresh flour. That kind of thing. Not much. It's like we're making a bechamel sauce. We're going to cook it around a little bit. This is easy homemade stroganoff, guys. You can't listen, and you can use like skirt steak, round steak, flank steak, anything you can cut real thin. And Sonny, over here with these babies. But anyhow, you can use that. But we always use hamburger meat.
She had like these green beans is the worst thing ever by putting in her mouth, and she has eat green beans for the whole time. Every time
She's just decided her don't want no green beans now.
The problem is she done been eating too much tasty food.
Well, we've kind of done that too.
comments that he don't.
Okay, we're going to go ahead now. We're going to add a cup and a half of beef broth. And we'll see once it gets thick or not thick. And this is the kind of beef broth we usually buy, guys, Swanson's. But any beef broth is fine. But we're just going to stir it up and let it come back to a boil so it can thicken a little bit. And we'll determine by how thick it is if we want to add us a little more beef broth. I mean, you just determine. I do have, I bet it's at the other house, that whisk that's made out of the rubber. You don't know. Anyhow, if you have a whisk, I like to make gravy, soda's called. That's kind of what we're making, like a gravy or roux.
I got a metal one. I don't have a plastic one here.
It's all right. It's all right. Well, no, it's okay. You can see it. Oh, I was touching my ear, guys. I'm sorry. That hand's not going to be in any food. Now, I do have my water boiling over here, and I have a little salt in my water for my egg noodles. We use egg noodles. And, guys, let me tell you, I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is the only kind we can find in the store, which is our generic brand. That's the only kind we can even find in the store. But I cooked the whole pack because our crew eats a lot. And just cook it by your directions. Our directions says 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to start me a 9 minute. I'll cook at 9 and then test it. A 9 minute timer so I know.
Oh, God, I'm going to die.
This roux looking good. Did you say you did have the whisk? No? Okay.
Hi, Mama busy.
Mammy cooking, baby. She's got where she calls Mammy all the time. Mammy.
Oh, hang on. I think it's in the other bag. Let me look. Hang on. Hold on. Time out. Let me see.
Some kind of food they'll like.
Yeah.
They're not liking the green beans, guys. This is so quick cooking. You keep stirring my noodles over here. That's why you don't see me when I'm over here just stirring my noodles. They're starting to bring back to a boil.
Look. Go. Oh, I got the best.
That roux smells so good, but I don't think it needs any more. And now we're going to add a can of cream of mushroom. We like Campbell's, but any kind. It does not matter. Whatever you like. This is one of the easiest. You better hurry, Gaga. This is one of the easiest meals, guys. And if there's any young people watching, this is so easy and simple. And your fella think you just slaved over the stove a long time, but it's so easy and simple. And even making a roux is not hard. It's just real simple. I should have had a scraper thing to get that out, but that's okay. And to that, we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. And we like Daisy. We have our own kind, you know, especially me. I'm worse than Sonny, but I guess that's because I'm older and I've been cooking longer. I like my certain kinds I've been using my whole life, and that's what I like to use.
Here.
But I love this stuff. Whew. Love it. Okay, now we got that much done. Then we're gonna stir it up, get it all good. You get it all good and incorporated. Y'all can see my pan. Get it all good and incorporated. Are y'all like that? Do y'all like just what you're used to? I mean, I just like what I'm used to. For making, you know, spaghetti sauce, because we make, you know, spaghetti sauce from homemade and all that, and I just like what I'm used to. It's funny. And guys, I've added salt to the roux, and I added salt to my noodles. But when I add my hamburger meat back in here, because I didn't salt my hamburger. Did I salt my hamburger meat? I can't even remember now. I don't think I did. I'll taste a piece of it and see, then I can tell you for sure. But anyhow, when we add our hamburger meat back in here, we're going to let this get warm. Let it all kind of warm together, and then we'll put our hamburger meat back in here.
Hey, now, we're not going to have all that stuff.
Turn it down.
No, ma'am.
Guys, it does cook like crazy, so turn it down. And I think it's good and hot enough now.
Y'all,
So we're going to add our hamburger meat. She says she's sorry that they kind of hollering back there. Adding this hamburger meat back in will help it from popping you so bad.
You can't be having that hollering going on.
And again, this was 2 pounds of hamburger meat, and I said I was going to taste a little bite of it. No, didn't salt it. Or if I did, it wasn't enough. So, whoops. Now I was going to show you, this is one of our homemade salt shakers. And it doesn't, guys, it doesn't come out like when you're shaking in a shaker. So it looks like I shake it a lot, but it's not that much.
For those who didn't watch me the other night, that's the reason why I had the salt shaker when I done the roast, because I'd have been there all night trying to salt it enough with that.
Yeah. But look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just gorgeous. Now, let me get my tongs, so when my noodles get ready, I'll show you how I... And you don't have to do your noodles like this either, guys. I just add mine straight to my water, to my cooking, instead of draining them and all that, because you drain them, then you got to do the butter and all that kind of stuff. I can just put them straight in here because I have put a little olive oil in there with them. I just put sprayed olive oil in there with them, so they'll already have a little bit of oil on them. Keep your noodles stirred though, because you know it'll get all messy. And they will stick. Noodles will stick to the bottom down there. Ouch. Thought I had it turned down enough. I'm going to learn this stove one day. About the time I learn her stove real good, then I'll have my own. Okay, our noodles have 4 more minutes to cook. So we're going to let this cook just on low, because it's done. I mean, it's really all done now. And guys, you can taste it. Y'all know you can taste it. All of us like a little bit different. I'm a little probably too heavy with the salt. Not overly salty, but Sonny can eat it with it hardly having any in it. Now Jeff likes his way, way over salt. The boys, they didn't really, I think they just eat whatever's set in front of them. They don't add salt or anything. But so I just kind of leave it, and then when we get to the table, we can all fix it the way we want it. I'm going to stir my noodles again because they acting like they want to stick.
Jeff is the kind going to add salt whether it needs salt or not needs salt.
Yeah, Jeff adds salt whether it needs salt or not. He's going to add salt. Ow. Keeping them noodles stirred. They got 3 minutes, and then we'll add it, and it'll be a meal, and it'll be done, and y'all be able to see it. We'll dip up with some. Dip up with some.
I just said all right. Let me eat all that.
But I think it looks good. Now, this is the consistency we like, guys. See, it's not like congealed or anything. It's almost like chicken Alfredo kind of sauce. But, of course, it don't taste like that. It tastes really good with the beef broth and making a roux and then, adding the other. Now, some people add onions in theirs. Y'all know that we don't add onions because the boys don't like onions. Me and Sonny and Dusty do, but the boys don't. So
if it was up to me, it'd have mushrooms in it.
Yeah, and if it was up to Sonny, it'd have whole mushrooms. Not whole mushrooms, but mushroom slices. But our boys don't eat none of that kind of stuff.
Up to me, everything would have mushrooms in it.
Yeah, Sonny said if it was up to her, everything would have mushrooms in it. My mama, growing up, and that's why I started this cooking in the first place, was to kind of honor her and to show some of her cooking. She didn't deviate from... Sonny! What are you doing?
Making a mess as What do you mean? What am I doing? There, can they see you?
Yeah, they just barely can, but they got me. Something about to tear down my light thing. But anyhow, she didn't deviate, is what I was saying, from the, like if she used Campbell's, then she wouldn't make a recipe if she didn't have her Campbell's. If she used, whatever she used, she wasn't one to too much go off her usual. That's just what she did. Okay, our noodles are ready. We're fixing to add it. Okay, and this is what I do. I'm going to pull my pan over this way so y'all can see. Got something about knock myself down. But I just take my noodles and kind of drain them like that. Well, this isn't picking it up that way. Anyhow, I'm going to be draining them over here. Let me see if I can. There. But this is what I do. It adds a little more liquid into your stroganoff or whatever. But I just do it like that. You don't have to. I could drain it and then add them, which might be quicker. Let me just do that. Let me just drain them and add them. Might be quicker since y'all waiting on me.
Because you've been out of the knife with it. No matter what.
Okay, now. Ooh, we got us a full pan of noodles, guys. Wow, and I got a mess right there.
Well, you shouldn't mess with it.
Look at that. Y'all know I always got to make some kind of mess when I'm cooking. But anyhow, this is our stroganoff.
Okay, well, we wouldn't eat sweet potatoes, we wouldn't eat green beans, but we're going to
I turned it off because it's ready. All you have to do is turn it. And guys, you don't have to. You can pick your noodles up. This is the kind of thing you can do your noodles up and then dip your stroganoff over it and have that real pretty thing and then sprinkle some parsley over it and have a real pretty meal. But anyhow, you just stir it up and then you just enjoy eating.
What are you talking about?
I'll dip some up in just a minute.
You're always hungry, ain't
Oh, this is so good looking.
You want Shabbat or not?
Okay, now let me get a plate.
Okay.
Can I borrow a plate?
Yeah, don't get that top one.
you? Now you're ready, Gaga.
I hear you. Y'all hear Wild Man holler? He said, give me a bite right now. He said, that's so funny. But there you go, guys. Homemade stroganoff in no time. Did y'all see how quick we done that? It is so good. But that's it, guys. I love you. I'll see y'all later, Lord willing, for a craft. I already know what I'm going to do. I just got to make sure I can find what I want to do with this. Okay? All right. Love you guys.
What you talking about?